along with slim phones, is there something else which you see making a comeback?
The evolution of smartphone happened because the usage of smartphone have changed.
Is this, the end of the so-called spec sheet wars that used to happen?
Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of Unboxed, a brand new podcast from Unboxed by Chroma. Here we talk about everything tech. Stats, facts, trivia, personal stories, everything goes. If it matters in the world of technology, we are here to talk about it. In this episode, we'll be talking about slim phones and the growing battery life without the batteries increasing, and a small trivia at the end. But before that, here's the news recap for the week. This was a week of tech conferences, and first up, we'll talk about Google I/O. Google I/O 2025 made one thing clear. The Gemini era has officially arrived and it's everywhere. Google unveiled Gemini 2.5 Pro and Flash, powering everything from search with AI mode to Gmail, Maps, and Chrome. They also debuted Google Beam, a 3D video calling service, and creative tools like Flow, Imagen 4, and Veo 3. Gemini Live, driven by Project Astra, adds real-time interaction across devices, and Google's XR push includes Project Mohan and smart glasses as well. Plus, there was new AI subscription tiers that were introduced at Google I/O, which included the Pro and Ultra tier, bringing premium features to powerful users. Long story short, AI isn't an add-on anymore, it's the new Google Foundation. Moving on to Taipei, we had news coming in from the MSI booth at Computex. In a surprising but welcome shift, MSI has finally joined the AMD handheld club with the new Claw A8. This was announced at Computex 2025, powered by the AMD Ryzen Z2 Extreme chip, which is also rumored to feature on the upcoming ROG Ally 2. The A8 promises better graphics, cooler thermals, and overall smoother gameplay experience. It packs an 8-inch 120Hz LCD display, up to 24GB of DDR5X RAM, and a massive 80Wh battery, and wrapped in a futuristic design. MSI isn't abandoning Intel though. The Claw 8 AI Plus Polar Tempest Edition refresh is still in the mix. Now, pricing for the AMD-powered Claw A8 is yet to be revealed, but we hope price reveal soon and it coming to India as well. Now moving back to another conference from the States. Microsoft hosted their Build conference, and in a twist that no one saw coming, Microsoft is now hosting Elon Musk's Grok 3 and Grok 3 mini models on its Azure AI Foundry platform. Now, this was announced, as I said, at Microsoft Build 2025. This unlikely partnership means Azure customers and Microsoft's own teams can soon access Grok with the same reliability and SLAs as any Microsoft service. This means you'll get the same reliability as your Windows. This move fits into Satya Nadella's vision of making Microsoft the go-to platform for third-party AI. Despite the past drama between Musk and OpenAI, and by extension Microsoft, this is a major win for users and a power move from Azure. Industry shakeup? Definitely. Awkward? Maybe, but it is definitely exciting. And with that, we come to the end of this segment. And stay tuned with us because we have a very interesting discussion coming up for you from the world of smartphones. So to discuss the evolving world of smartphones, especially with slim phones, bigger batteries, colors, and a whole lot of other things making waves in the smartphone space, I have with me Mr. Prateek, who is from our team at Chroma, and he'll be sharing his insights into the Android smartphone world.
Hey Satvik, nice meeting you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
I'm sure.
So, off the top, because slim phones are all the rage these days, what do you define as a slim phone? Because a lot of people, a lot of brands make different claims.
Correct.
According to you, what is the definition of a slim phone?
See, if you ask me personally, what is the definition of a slim phone? When a brand speaks, it's more to do with the numbers, 0.5 mm, 0.2 mm, 0.3 mm, the thickness. But if you ask me personally, the evolution of slim phone, it is more pocketable. It's lightweight, yet it keeps the premiumness aware of it. It's for me, if you ask me, it's a circle of life. Maybe 5 years back, there was a market for slim phone. The entire phone was slim, but due to some ask of the customer when it came to battery, the battery life or anything, again the phone started becoming thicker. But now, like I said, everything keeps on evolving and everything, it's always has a circle to life. So if I say we started from here, after every evolution, it's again come back to the same slimness. So yes, slimness is the newness, but it's not just the numbers, but how pocketable it is. How can I carry it well? Or how can I flaunt it well? That I have a slim phone again. That is the new revolution that the slim phone will again bring back the old days, but in a much better, and I would say in a much more evolutioned centric it would be.
So, you talked a lot about evolutions and that life cycle of a phone that goes on where it starts from somewhere and then come back to it.
Right.
So, along with slim phones, is there something else in the future which you see making a comeback? Because there are a lot of slim phones are there. There are camera bumps and things like that. We saw one with the Nexus 6P, which was that iconic camera bump, and now the Pixels have something similar.
Right.
So, something along those lines. I just want to pick your brains because we are on that topic.
See, if I have to tell you, if I take you back, there was a time when the smartphone had a complete evolution, I would say, from the feature phone it went to the QWERTY key, from QWERTY key it went to the touch screen with bezel, getting the bezel going off. So it has a lot of evolution, but some of the evolution that I was already a fan of, that I would want, as I would say, a fanboy movement, of course, slimness is one for it. Again, the moment I say slimness, there's always a concern that goes back in my mind. Will that slim phone have that battery backup?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Will that slim phone have that battery backup that I'm looking for? Because as the evolution of smartphone happened, because why it happened? If you ask me personally, the usage of smartphone have changed. Earlier, maybe the why I love talking to you is because I see two generations speaking.
Yeah.
A same device, but a two generations speaking. Maybe I come from a millennial background, you're coming from a Gen Z background. I have something to share, you have more excitement to add on it.
Yeah.
So why I need that slim phone? But like I said, it has evolved over. Maybe if I take 5 years back or maybe 10 years back, a decade back, the usage of smartphone was restricted to phones, phone calls, SMSs, emails, that's it.
Absolutely, it was just the basic.
Today, the entire entertainment, the entire power to, I would say, access to information is in your house. So that is the usage of phone. It has just evolved from the traditional calls and everything, but it's everything. Today in India, the content is the king. Right from the OTTs coming in, even the IPL. Currently, if I speak about the IPL fever, while I travel back home, at times I take public transport. Today, everyone is totally grossed inside that phone.
Absolutely.
Watch what's happening with their favorite franchise of the IPL. They have to tell that. So again, that evolution has come a long way. So having that slim phone is actually something I'd say it's giving you more comfort. Because it's not heavy in your hand. For example, just to give an example, of course, looking at my body, you would not say I'm a gymmer, but I do gym at times.
Yeah.
So one of the problems that happens is wearing those tight track pants and everything, we have to find a space where I can keep my phone. So we'll find one useless bench in the gym is actually nothing but a phone holder.
Yeah.
सब लोग अपना phone रखते हैं. One rings, everyone would leave their workout and they'll come there. मेरा phone है, तेरा phone है, because दूर से सारे phone same दिखते. I'm sorry again, but it looks the same.
Yeah.
So what is that differentiated? So that the slim phone, if I have to look, it becomes more pocketable. It is very comfortable in any of my comfy clothes. Like in your language, आपका जो language है Gen Z का, my comfy clothes. So if I have to wear that comfy clothes, that will also be comfortable. I can put it in any of my pockets, side pockets, or anywhere I can use it. So that is why I'd say that slim phone is the need of an hour.
Yeah.
Because the content creation, if I have to give some numbers, because sorry, Satvik, I come from a business background, so I like to speak numbers, but
that's why I wanted to, have you on the show to make sure that.
So I would try to keep less numbers because I've been already, I would say I've been already schooled that don't go with more numbers. It has to be more creative. So if I have to talk about that, like I said, the average usage of smartphone is increasing every year. If I have to talk about currently, whatever the data says, and I have to believe in the data, in a day, an average usage is somewhere around 6 to 7 hours.
I top that by 3 hours.
Exactly. And the generation, because just to tell we speak about generation and everything. So my mom, from the bedroom, she sends me a WhatsApp. Why haven't you slept? It's 12 in the night. I have the same question to my mom. What are you doing?
Yeah.
She's like, I was busy the entire day, so I'm catching up on my serials. I think exactly the same thing I'm doing. Only thing that you're watching a different content, I'm watching a different content. But the device is smartphones.
Yeah.
If you see, like I said, the smartphones is not just like in the bedroom, like I said. It has to be more comfortable, right? You're heavy in there. If you have a bulky, again, I'm not against any bulky phone, of course, it has its own ask of the need of an hour. But those bulky phone needs to be replaced, is not the right word, but revamped with slimmer phone is what I would say. That's the need of an hour.
And like, with phones getting bigger and, usage time is increasing, there has been one thing that there is a bump that people are developing.
Yes.
I have it.
Yes.
Like over the years, like since the first time that I noticed it to today, over the last couple of years, this bump has come in, and I think a slimmer phone, or which would be inherently lighter, might, help me get rid of it.
Completely, because like I said, like usage keeps on changing. Like I spoke more about content, but knowing you, I'm sure the bump is because you would like to call yourself a gamer and a savant gamer, right? Because whenever I speak to my nephews and I ask about this bump, they said, "Mama, you don't understand gaming, maybe. I'm a hardcore gamer and I'm so sorry. I had no idea about it." But again, of course, like I said, so while, like I said, the reason why the slimness is required is because, like I said, you are gaming, you use a content, both the thing that you use is your palm. So it has to be pocketable, at the same time lightweight. See, it's not, like I said, again, going back to numbers, 0.5 mm, it's just a number, but how light it is, but at the same time, it has to benchmark the premiumness at the same time, because just light kar diya, but if it's not feeling you premium, you will not pay that amount for it, right? So the challenge for the OEMs, I would say, is that how do they keep it light? How they keep the premiumness of the product, because there should be, today, there is no room for compromise.
Yeah.
Anything in smartphone cannot be compromised, because today the customers have evolved like anything. Like if I have to give you an example, like I keep on giving this and I keep on telling it and I keep on getting pasting from my fellow mates and HR in Chroma, that when you talk about smartphone, my customer is well educated. He is well aware what is he looking for. Maybe if I'm coming from a same background, if I have to purchase an AC, I would just say, boss, this is my room size. I need something that can cool. But when I speak about a smartphone, not only me, any customers who are buyer or any buyers who are, I would say, at least has a 60 to 70% of knowledge what are they buying. So they are well aware of.
Yeah.
They know what are they looking for. They exactly have an idea. Boss, this is my price. I can pay this. And these are the things that I wanted. So like I said, anything gets compromised, we'll have a bigger dent.
And with the discussion done, as I promised, we have Prateek with us, and I will be quizzing him about how well he can, pick up on my cues, and
I'll try my best. It feels like I remembered my 10 years back interview in Chroma. So it's kind of,
just before I start, I'm not a poet. I try my best. To all of you guys as well, fifth reminder, I'm not a poet. Please be a bit generous.
I'm being really nervous now.
Okay, so here it goes. I'm the world within your hand, a glowing gate to every land. No wheels I turn, no wings I spread, yet I bring you words the moment they are said. I wake with touch, I sleep with none, I chase the moon, I greet the sun. I hold your voice, your face, your friends. 1,000 tolls my frame extends. Once used to call me from a corded wall. Now I do everything and all. I show you maps, I count your pace. I fit a mirror right in my face. I flash, I play, I write, I see. I keep your secrets digitally. I'm no book, yet hold your shelf. A second mind beyond yourself. No greater spell was ever known than me, the glass that you call your own. What am I? Both mind and bone, your loyal light.
I guess something very close to my heart, smartphone.
Oh, one of the fastest answers that have been there. Ahmed also approves. Yes, that was the answer. And with that, we come to the end of this episode of Unboxed Take. Do let us know down in the comments below what you would like to discuss next. Thank you so much, Prateek, for joining us on the show. And we shall see you very soon, I hope.
Thank you so much for having me. And I hope that I will be having more such discussion, because believe me, it's a more productive. At the same time, I feel like speaking to you guys, at times I get more information, and I would love to get some more information from you guys.
Awesome. And we'll see you next time.
See you.